Good morning, people from the outside world. With all the birds, it is morning. The reading will be delayed. I have my lovely coffee mug that I got from Michelle. I will link Michelle's channel up here so you guys can go follow her adventures, even if it isn't Danish. This morning we have bubbles in the coffee. I don't think you guys can see it. Oh, there. Bubbles in the coffee means abundance is on its way. It's actually a little chilly. Apparently this is summer 2025. Okay, we have 3 cards that already popped up, and I feel they're very, very, very telling for what's happening and for what we have spoken about. There's a lot of things happening at the moment for all of us, with us jumping into new chapters, new areas, adventuring into callings that we have had for years. And there's actually a lot of things that I realized with this transit of Uranus finally ending its long 7-year-old circle in Taurus, and now, actually yesterday it started, jumping into Gemini, which is a way faster energy. There's a lot around communication, writing, decision making. It's connected with the Lover's card, so it's action. But it's beautiful because the realization I had, and I think this is collectively, it hit all of us, but also like if you think about the world. So the transit happened in 2018 in Taurus, which Taurus is the sign that makes us slow down. It doesn't like to rush. It wants us to go within. It wants us to connect with nature. And I got something stuck in my throat with that. Just, yeah, there is this energy of the past 7 years has been slow. Stubborn, right? We have been dealing with stubborn energy. And this energy of maybe feeling stuck in a certain area. It could be linked together with where you live. It could be linked together with a country. It could be connected with work, love in general, the relationship, or just a certain routine. But 2019 is where the whole world shut down, right? And actually made us go within. And with that, the past year, I feel a lot of us, we have been through a lot of lessons. I know that for myself. Like, I experienced grief, confusion, the weight gain, which is also connected with the energy of Taurus, again, weight, the connection with our body, food. So there might also have been something there. But we went through 7 years of lessons, but it wasn't a punishment. It was actually preparing us for this energy now, where now we are actually ready to move into what we were here to do. It could be something that is connected with something you did before all this happened, but now you have the knowledge of doing it for yourself. So whatever it is that you have been going through the past 7 years, really reflect on that, because Gemini, it's a reflective sign. It makes us write more. So pay attention to your writing. If it's just you thinking about what you're letting go of, or it's journaling, or literally writing, sharing, and expressing. Yeah, we are being open to be more expressive, and that's probably one of the energies today. Now, we probably should start the reading, otherwise this is going to just be me blibbly blabbly, but it's very important blibbly blabbly. I was guided to this oracle that we haven't used for a while. Again, fits very well with the nature themes. So, let's take it. Love! Wild Rose Fairy. Oh, and then there is another card here. It's actually 3. Well, the love card really wanted to. Strength, transcending, and playfulness. I had a moment where I was like, it's actually a little chilly, so I wanted to go grab something. But for some reason I was guided not to. So, well. Enter a secret dimension to discover the truth of your soul. That is what you do today. Maybe once again there is this energy of being connected with nature. We have had that last week, I believe, or was it in the weekend? Well, that is what we have learned from the Taurus and Uranus transit, right? Things are going to move very fast now, I'm telling you. Pay attention, people. Pay attention, because there's no stop energy, there's no stuck energy. Obviously there will still be lessons, because that's why we're here. But, okay, what is the all-in-all energy with the cards that we already have? Oh. Oh. Hummingbird spirit, joy. I mean, oh my god. Look at that beauty. That is absolutely beautiful. Tapping into a softer energy too, I heard. Open your heart to celebration and fun. Are you doing that? Your soul expands in leaps and bounds through following your bliss and expressing your love. Embrace life, yourself and others in the moment. If you have been waiting until circumstances are different before you allow yourself to experience joy, which I feel a lot of us are doing in a way, you may have a long wait. Life is always changing. If you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? With the chapters that I am starting at the moment, it's something that I always felt the calling to do, and I'm going to share what I'm creating in the background with you guys when I'm ready to do it. But I always had this energy of like, oh, I will do it when my life is together. I will do it when I lost weight. I will do it when I live in another country. I always found different excuses to why I couldn't start this now. Until something clicked in me. And one day I just started, and from there it just created itself. And I think it's the same with joy, right? A lot of us are like, I will feel joyful when I have money. I will feel joyful when I have love. I will feel joyful when I have the perfect job. But why are we walking around like zombies waiting? And that is why we come to the cards now. Because the first card is the Ten of Swords. Not to frighten you, but this being the first card does show us that it is the end of all the stubborn energy, the slow energy, the betrayal, the backstabbing, the things not going your way. And then we have the beautiful Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Very fast energy. It's wishes coming true. It's movement. It's forward thinking. Again, this is Uranus and Gemini. It's not connected with it, but it's the energy of fast moving energy. It's the energy of fast moving energy. Yes. And it's fast. At the back of the deck we actually do have the Sun. So, turning a chapter and allowing joy to come in. That is what you're doing. Pay attention to green and pink today. The thing that pops up is the moth that I filmed, because that was pink, and I never seen like a moth that big in those colors. Yeah. But as always, let's just go through the cards, because with the first card being the Ten of Swords, it's the end of the mental loops, old wounds, mental static energy, victim mentality as well. I heard you have been your own victim for quite some time. Like some of you guys have been walking around being like, why did this happen to me? And Spirit is like, why don't you turn this into your story? Why don't you turn this into a victory, into something you can share? I want you guys to think about that. How can you turn the Ten of Swords into victory, to your wishes? Because it's connected, if you want it to be true or not. It feels to me like you are releasing a very painful story that you have been carrying. However you decide to release that story, if it's just you releasing it, not carrying it anymore, or if it's you turning it into words, Uranus and Gemini, or speaking, again, if some of you guys are content creators, you could turn the release into different things. It could be pictures, it could be, again, like I said, words, poems. Yeah, you're clearing space in your mind and your heart today. I don't know why this recording is so light, that's crazy. But okay, the release has happened, the release is happening, and with the Knight of Cups, it's like you writing a new chapter in your life, and it's been the theme in the readings for quite some time now. It is going to change everything around you, within you. Yeah, wishes are being fulfilled. It's something you really can feel on the deep end of your bones and your soul. Just pay attention today, because you're going to have this energy of just feeling content. Is that the right word? Like just happy and fulfilled, even if there is chaos in your life. You're just going to have this feeling of like, I feel good. But pay attention to maybe this like, well, but I can't pay my bills, or I don't have love, or I feel heartbreak, or stress, or whatever. Because Spirit really wants you to be in this energy of feeling good, like the joy, right? Like you're meant to move forward. You're meant to start something new now after the breakup, okay? After the breakup, after the breaks, the releases, the heartaches, the painful truths, again, like we spoke about, all the illusions came crumbling down for all of us, and it might have been quite painful, and there might still be stress around you, but you also need to look at 1818. Do you want to keep continuing carrying that? Because we have spoken about this before. All that, hello buddy, is turning into pains and aches and sickness in your body. There is surprisingly joyful moments that will find you today, and they will find you in different ways with the Knight of Swords, and it's a very fast energy. Whatever it comes with a lot of transformation and changes. Pay attention to the red birds and the yellow butterflies on the horse. There could be some kind of communication or news. It could be you, again, you could be the one communicating or writing, or again, whatever it is, speaking, creating, fresh mental clarity. Also because he's pointing in the direction, right? So it, for me, feels like you are using the pain for your advantage in a way. I think the universe is winking at you. Is that how you say that? Like, see how quickly joy follows you once you release. See how fast it goes once you put the focus on you and your dreams and your desires, right? Because it's always been there. And Some of you guys might be like, well, I wasted time on this and that. It's never wasted, because that whatever you did or whatever happens, it's a part of what you're creating in a way. It's going to hit differently for all of you, because all of you have different missions, right? You have different jobs, different dreams. But I want you guys to realize that whatever the pain was, even if it's something that happened in your childhood, you are transforming it into something new. Even if you don't have an audience right now, that will come once you start speaking. And that is the magic of the universe. The universe waits for you until you are ready. Once you start speaking, you are also being heard. So you guys, you might speak the truth of something that happened. Raven. Let's take the last card for today. Trust. Look at that beautiful crystal cave. It's funny because we have an amethyst here, and I actually chose to bring an amethyst. I actually wanted to sit with it while I did the reading for some reason, but I didn't even do that. It was just laying here. We also have citron. It looks like a sunstone. So that could be something. I also think, do we have a full moon coming up? We have something coming up. Oh, and it's 9. Almost there. It's funny because 10 is a new beginning, so you're trusting, you know, what you can see. Again, you need to speak to be heard, right? The appearance of this card is a message to believe in your intuition, no matter where it takes you. Yes? That is what's happening. Have faith in yourself and know that you are divinely guided, even when you have doubts. Trust your feelings about others, about situations. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust the foundation of the ability to manifest. Everything is turning out perfectly. That is the message for today, people. It's a perfect combination today. Well, chop chop. Go out there and create whatever that means for you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.